Welcome back guys, Sly Bacon here. In today's video I want to have a wee discussion about this one hero limit that Blizzard's looking at putting in for competitive play. And when I say they're looking to put it in, they're looking to put it in, but they're also looking to put it out for Season 2. So I think not even Blizzard knows whether it's going to be a good idea or not. And I'm kind of in the same mindset. It's like, is it a good idea or is it not a good idea? I can kind of see like both sides of the argument. Like, the reason that it came about was a lot of pro teams were going double Winston, double Lucio, double Tracer on King of the Hill and capture point maps. But isn't that kind of like the point of Overwatch, to come up with strategies and usage of heroes that allows you to win the map? Like, isn't that kind of the point? But then on the other side of it, fighting against that is not fun at all. And it's like, well, oh God, which way do we go, guys? I literally have no idea which way that I'd want to go. I guess, like, I'm kind of thinking it's like, I can't even think of if it's a good idea or not. I kind of think it is a good idea to have a limit, but it does remove a lot of strategy from the game. You know, when I'm thinking of like a pro match, I'm thinking like, okay, the two sides are fighting it out. They're pretty evenly matched. One side gets wiped out, and the leader or whoever makes the calls to that team goes, right, everybody switch to full soldier, right? And their soldier comes back, there's 6 soldiers now, and they kill the team and they win. Like, isn't that good strategy? Isn't that good use of game mechanics, etc., etc.? But then, obviously, from the other side of it, that's not fun to play against. But if Blizzard is starting to make all their decisions based on what the pros are doing, that sets up a really bad precedent for the future. You know, we're not pro players. We're nowhere near the level of pro players, right? I don't think a lot of us want to be at the level of pro players, but it is kind of concerning that Blizzard are basing a lot of their decisions around the pro scene. And I understand that they want to make Overwatch this massive esport, and I'm all for that, man. I love Overwatch. It's one of the best games that's come out in forever, right?
Thanks, mate.
But you know, are we basing all of our decisions strictly on what the pros are doing? And if we are, yeah, that's really sad for the rest of us, right? Like, a lot of the games that we play in public games, and like, and I'm talking quick play and competitive here, the amount of times you see double any hero is very, very limited. And I'm not sure if that's just because people don't like using the double hero strategies, or what. But if, like, let's say there is a double Genji, because that does happen a wee bit. You know, you just go double Winston or something to counter it, right? And it kind of leads into the whole strategy of Overwatch. And I don't really think the roster is actually big enough to justify having a one hero limit at the moment. You know, it might be in the future. I would think, you know, if we push up more towards the like maybe 25, 30 hero limit, then we can 30 hero, not limit, 30 hero roster, then maybe we could look to have limits on the amount of heroes of a certain type that we have. But now, and then I'm going to attack it from the other point of view. We're fighting against 6 of any class, 4 of any class, 2 of any class is not that exciting, right? Let's be honest, you know. Fighting against the 6 soldiers or whatever, it's not that exciting. But how many people are actually doing it in a competitive sense? From the games that I've been playing on competitive, which has kind of fallen off over the last wee bit, but that's fine. Very, very few. Very, very few times do you actually see more than one of the same hero on a team. Occasionally, like on a capture point, you might see it near the end where everybody kind of switches to Tracer to get back onto that point. But I think Blizzard have kind of countered that anyway with the reduction in overtime. So if you haven't seen that yet on the PTR, the overtime timer is a lot faster than what it used to be, to the point where once you get past that first bar of overtime, it's next to impossible to get back onto the points. So, you know, they've kind of stopped the double whatevers anyway. So it's like, well, do we really need to have an artificial limit? And if they do put one in there, my fear kind of is, what's next? What do we have to put up with next? And is the next point that we're going to hit is we're going to have a banning system? Now, I'm not against the banning system at all. I used to watch a lot of COD professional games, and they obviously have a banning system, albeit it's for guns, but guns, heroes, it's the same kind of thing, right? But yeah, are we looking towards a banning system as well? How many players are we going to ban, or how many heroes are we going to ban from a match? Are we going to ban 6, that seems way too much, right? That only leaves you with 15, 16 to choose from. Are we going to be banning 3? I wouldn't mind seeing a few professional games with a banning system where the banning limits is 3. Now, of course, initial thoughts as well, everybody's just going to ban Mercy, Reinhardt, and Tracer maybe. Whatever is the most powerful DPS class would probably be the ones that gets banned. Maybe Pharah. But then, doesn't that kind of make people want to play other characters and get good at the other heroes and stuff as well? So, I don't know. I actually don't know. Like, what do you guys think? Do you think, firstly, a one hero limit is a good idea? If you do, let me know why you think it's a good idea. Do you think a banning system would work? Like, do we want a banning system in competitive play? Maybe a 3-hero banning system like I just talked about. You need 2 votes to ban any specific hero. And like I say, people say, well, you're just going to ban Mercy, Reinhardt. Okay. So now you've got Lucio, Roadhog, Diva's got some buffs, so Diva can make a replacement for Reinhardt, you know? Is it going to give us more hero usage doing a banning system rather than doing a 1-hero limit? You know, is that a better idea? I would love to see some pro games where they do run a banning system, so hopefully we can see some of those. I don't even think it's in Blizzard's mindset, but a lot of other FPS games have a banning system, so kind of surprising that we haven't even seen much talk about it yet. Interesting. So say there is a banning system in place, will we put a limit on it where you can only ban 1 hero per category, so, you know, 1 tank, 1 healer, that type of thing. At the moment, there's not really enough healers for it to work, I don't think. You know, if you ban Mercy, yeah, you've got Lucio, but then Lucio's used every game. But then we've got buffs coming for Zenyatta, and obviously Anya's coming in, so that's another couple of healers you could use. I don't think it's a bad idea. I'd probably rather see a banning system than an artificial hero limit, but that's maybe my thoughts, or maybe I'm completely wrong. Anyway, I'd love to know what you guys think in the comments section down below, so hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.
Damn, son.
Good job, guys.